You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. The owner of Oheka Castle says he has filed for bankruptcy protection. Now, the owner filed for Chapter 11, telling Newsday he did it to delay a foreclosure sale. Filings show the property owner owes about $60 million to creditors and has about $57 in a checking account. The castle will continue to operate and weddings are still on. And a man has been indicted for allegedly running a drug distribution operation out of 2 Holbrook apartments. The Suffolk County District Attorney says Dontel Wills was found to have cocaine, fentanyl, and a loaded gun. The 35-year-old also allegedly had packaging material, scales, and a 6-foot-tall kilo press. He is due back in court next month. And a Suffolk County Community College student has been deported to Colombia. Sarah Lopez Garcia was arrested by ICE in May at her Mastic home. The 20-year-old spent 2 months in a Louisiana jail. The honor student was deported with her mother, and she plans to finish her degree now online. And spotted lanternflies are back on Long Island. Cornell University says they're mostly in Suffolk County this summer, but populations are also high in Nassau County. Instead of stepping on them, experts are recommending some other ways to manage the invasive species, like placing sticky traps around trees or even using certain types of soaps and oils. And an air quality alert is in effect for Long Island this week. Officials say it's due to the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. Now, young children, seniors, and people with health conditions are told to limit outdoor activity. And it's going to be tough, too, because there's a quick look at tomorrow's weather, and it's going to be another gorgeous day like we had today. Temps in the 80s. We have some cloud cover. We'll have that 7-day forecast for you later in the broadcast, and I have a spoiler for you. It is going to be gorgeous pretty much all week. Now, there are new safety codes for battery storage facilities, but many Long Islanders are still against them. Newsday Energy reporter Mark Harrington tells us more.
The state issued new fire safety codes for these systems, significantly increasing the requirements, safety operations, a whole series of more than a dozen new requirements to make sure that they're safer. At the same time, one or two facilities that have been proposed by LIPA, at least one of them has developed as a fire district. The Hauppauge Fire District has issued a statement expressing its steep opposition to that, saying it doesn't belong in the area, and there are too many questions about the potential of fighting fires. Most towns on Long Island have a moratorium to at least temporarily stop the development of these facilities.
2 state troopers who died in the line of duty were honored today. 31-year-old trooper Fabio Petita was killed by a wrong-way driver on his way home from work in 1997. Another memorial was dedicated today to senior investigator Thomas M. O'Neill. The 56-year-old suffered a deadly heart attack after making an arrest. Family members attended today's ceremony.
Brings it all back. That day, that day that I was notified, it just brings it all back. So I try to remember the good instead of that day.
Now, state police dedicated 2 bridges to the fallen troopers along the Sactico State Park. The St. James Smithtown team is 1 win away from getting into the Little League World Series. Newsday's Matt Lindsay was in Connecticut where the team scored a big victory.
Checking in from the Bridgeport Ferry on my way home from Bristol, Connecticut, where St. James Smithtown is 1 win away from reaching the Little League World Series. Saturday, an 18-0 win over Rhode Island. Today, a 6-1 win over the hometown team, Fairfield, Connecticut. Ryan Delgado and Kevin Moran were excellent on the mound. Delgado helped himself out at the plate with 2 RBIs, and Jeremy Katz stayed hot, 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. What's next? Well, St. James Smithtown is in the Metro Region Championship game on Friday. Now, what's important to note is that even though St. James Smithtown is 2-0 so far, this isn't a traditional double elimination bracket. So if they were to lose in Friday's championship game, they would be eliminated. The same thing happened 2 years ago to Massapequa Coast. They won their first 2 games, went straight to the championship game, lost that game, and that was the end of their summer. So whoever wins Friday's championship game advances to Williamsport, and the loser goes home. But St. James Smithtown, they have everything they need. They're going to have 3 days of rest, and they'll have their entire pitching staff rested and ready to go for the big game on Friday.
The Great Freeport Canoe Race off to a spirited start on the waters off Cow Meadow Park Sunday. And some teams taking this annual race very seriously. First-time participant Kelverson Vilsant says he did his research and even got some advice from his father. Were you getting some strategy pointers here?
Yeah, we searched up a couple videos earlier. He's trying to get it. It's our first time, so we're gonna have to try it out for the first time.
Oh, so you're serious? You did.
He's serious.
You're
winning this thing.
Organizers say the canoe race has been going on for about 40 years, and money raised goes to the Police Athletic League.
It's been growing every year. It's a really safe event, good time. We have the Coast Guard, the police down here, and we're out around about a half-a-mile trip.
Bill Andrews from Pennsylvania says he visits friends in Freeport every year this weekend so he can participate. And this year, he won twice.
Great town, great community, great people.
Truly a Long Island event.
It is a Long Island event.
Even though this looks like a serious race, honestly, it's all about fun.
It was intense.
It was
like
intense
fierce
out there,
competition, all the boats crashing into each other, a little bit like bumper cars.
This was the first time for Mary Zarba and Carrie Fasen, and they placed third in their race.
It's close! Bring it in!
And they say they'll be back next year, pledging to do much better.
We got to step up our game next year.
Absolutely. Looking forward to next year.
In Freeport,
Yeah, that was awesome.
Andrew Enger, Newsday TV.
Grab your pets, we're going to the vet.
Hi, my name is Jackson Chen. I'm the Associate Veterinarian here at Deer Park Animal Hospital, and I'm also the Medical Director. It's not just playing with puppies and kittens. You have to deal with different people, different situations.
And vets should prepare to deal with different areas of study, because Chen says it takes years to become official. And during those years, you'll be studying all different kinds of animals until you specialize.
Focus more on the ones that we want to work with, for me, dogs and cats. But through school, we do have to cover large animals, farm animals, exotics, and domestic.
Today, Chen and his crew are helping a dog get his teeth cleaned. Pretty standard stuff, and rather pleasant stuff too.
Puppies, when they come in, they're happy, the clients are happy.
But some days are not as cheerful, and that's something aspiring vets also need to consider when wanting to lend a hand to a paw.
The hardest part is dealing with critical patients that don't survive.
Through the ups, the downs, and the tails wagging side to side, Chen says being a vet takes a special breed, a combo of heart, health, and a nose for wanting to do good for those patients and the owners who cherish them.
I think just like any doctor, healing, if you're able to make a patient better.
Ken Bufa, Newsday TV. All right, let's take a closer look at your 7-day forecast. It was a beautiful day today, and look at that, we have more gorgeous days coming up. We are in the 80s all week, a mixture of sun, clouds, whatever it is, get outside. It is a gorgeous one for the next 7 days.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Island homes and businesses save with solar for over 20 years. Only in Newsday, there are over 50,000 unlicensed drivers on Long Island who are more likely to be involved in deadly crashes. What can be done to keep you safe? Dangerous roads, unlicensed drivers, now available at Newsday.com.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen here today, head over to Newsday.com. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us.